Hey everyone, I hope you had a great day. Today we are looking at some new malicious compliance stories, where people comply to the letter but not the spirit of a request. I hope you enjoy them. The first story is called As Requested. We had a customer in a very old hotel with very old hardware and phone system. It was classy, clean, the building was well taken care of, but the owners didn't think technology needed to be upgraded. We installed software, knowing the hardware was nearing the end of its life. The owners knew this too, but they just wanted us to make it happen. Everything ran poorly of course and was very unreliable. One constant problem was that the phone system would stop sending call data to be imported and charged to the guest. The problem was simple, the phone system just needed a reboot. Every time we told them this, the general manager would rant. She would tell us how bad our service is, what a waste of money it is. And that we obviously aren't looking into the problem, because we always tell them the same thing. Also, rebooting the ancient Hitachi phone system always fixed the problem. One day, after the general manager goes on a particularly nasty rant with one of our technicians, she fires off a long and detailed email. She included every time we told her that the problem was the phone system and refused to help her. She sends it to management, the CEO and the owners of her own company. In the conclusion of her email, she states that if we ever again tell her that the phone system is the reason for the issues with the phone system, she will cancel the support contract and look for another software vendor. Within a couple of weeks, we get another call from her about the phone system not exporting call data. Before we respond with the solution, I remind everyone that she has demanded that we not tell her it's the phone system. So we comply. Every time she calls about this issue, we give her a canned response, stating that we are unable to detect any problems on our side, and that she should contact a local IT professional to diagnose the problem. This goes on for months, until we get an angry email from one of the hotel owners. This was before everyone had a cell phone, and they are likely missing out on thousands of dollars a month in phone revenue. The owner is furious with us and demands that we offer solutions immediately, or he will seek legal advice. I decide I'll respond. I apologize for the trouble he's experiencing and let him know that we are eager to help him, but have been forbidden to mention the cause of the issue by the general manager. I attach the previous nasty email from her, which you also got but probably didn't bother to read. I also include a copy of every support ticket related to this issue, with the final note always being, customer states that rebooting the phone system has resolved this issue. Dozens of these tickets were included. The next day, the owner responds with a pretty sincere apology. Among other things, he says he tried rebooting the phone system and it worked, and that he will speak with the general manager about it. We never heard from that general manager again. I have no idea if she got fired, but she did cost them thousands of dollars. The next story is called No Female. I work in a field that is dominated by men. In fact, in my office of 30-ish people, only 3 of us are female. My direct boss, one of our QA reps, and myself. My job is a mix of technical support and customer service in a niche industry, and I have worked at my company for nearly 15 years doing the same job. It's a small company with not a lot of room to move, as we tend to stick around. We deal with clients worldwide, and my department consists of 6 people. Generally, we have 2 to 3 on phones at any given time. 1 on chat and the other 2 working on different queues. At least 2 to 3 times a week, I am mistaken by clients as the secretary and asked to be transferred to tech support. My standard response is, I am part of tech support, what can I help you with today? And they are happy to work with me. Occasionally, maybe once every couple of years, someone will tell me they want to talk to a male or more senior rep. My boss is fine with me accommodating these requests as long as we don't have a queue. On this particular day, we had me and our newest team member, who had been with the company maybe a year at this point. He's now been with the company for over 5 years. 2 of our team members had the day off. And it was later in the day, so the third person had finished their shift and gone home. It was busy, and we had a bit of a queue. The new guy had a pretty difficult issue that already took him over 30 minutes. It was also when our management had their offsite, so we literally had no management in the office. I answer a call. Thank you for calling company support. Can I get your name or account number? Can you transfer me to support? I am in support. How can I help you today? Transfer me to a man. Women don't work in support. I'm sorry, sir, all our other reps are on calls right now. How can I assist you today? The client hangs up. I take the next two calls, no issue. The third call is the same caller. Thank you for calling company support. Can I get your name or account number? Can you transfer me to support? I am in support. The client hangs up before I can offer to assist him again. I take another two calls, all the while helping the new guy where I can, as he's now about an hour on the call. The next call? Yup, the same guy. Thank you for calling company support. Can I get your name or account number? Can you transfer me to support? I am in support. How can I help you today? Transfer me to a man. Women don't work in support. I'm sorry, sir, all our other reps are on calls right now. I'm not working with a woman. I want your manager. I'm sorry, the manager is not in our office at this time. No, I want a male manager. I'm sorry, all the managers are away from the desk in a meeting at this time. I can request that one calls you back when they are available. The client hangs up. At this point, the queue is clear, and I continue to help the new guy with his issue. 5 minutes later, I get a call. It's the same guy. Thank you for calling company support. Can I get your name or account number? Can you transfer me to support? I am in support. How can I help you today? The client hangs up. Immediately he calls back and I answer again. We have caller ID, so I can see it's the same guy. Thank you for calling company support. Can I get your name or account number? He hangs up. This repeats about 6 times before I think he finally gave up. The new guy and I are close to fixing his client's issue. Maybe 10 minutes have passed since the guy stopped calling, when he calls back. Thank you for calling company support. Can I get your name or account number? Is there a male available yet? The new guy fixes the issue and hangs up and offers to take the call. Yes, one moment while I transfer you to another rep. Finally. I transfer the call and the new guy answers. The client's issue is rather difficult and after 5 minutes he asks for a more senior rep as the new guy doesn't know what he's doing. Client's words, not mine. The new guy looks at me and mouths, he wants a senior rep, to which I nod and he transfers the call back to me. Thank you for calling company support. Can I get your name or account number? I ask for a senior rep, not a female. Sir, I'm the senior rep available right now. I've been with the company for over 10 years. Obviously, I know what I'm doing, or I wouldn't still work here. The client reluctantly allows me to assist him, and it took me less than 15 minutes to get him going again, as it was an issue we knew about with the version released when I started. And as the new guy never dealt with the older versions, he was still learning the legacy protocols. To the client's credit, they have never asked me to talk to a male again, and more often than not asked to talk to the female in support when they call. I hope you enjoyed today's video so far. And if you like the video, don't forget to press the like button, it really helps. And now, on to the last story. The last story is called Document Everything? My now ex-boss had someone write up harassment papers against him. He told some of us in the office to start documenting everything he was doing for a week, because he was going to prove she was just exaggerating his jokes. It was like he watched an episode of The Office and got the bright idea to have a select few record his daily activities for a week. But he knew he was being documented, so obviously he was going to be on his best behavior. Nothing ever happened, but I knew he would go back to his old ways eventually. And I myself was getting tired of having him comment on my appearance. If I had a button-up shirt, he would say, "Do us a favor and let the girls breathe. We are about empowerment here." And then lose it like some drunk redneck at a blue comedy tour. I recorded him longer than a week. I documented his behavior for 2 whole years. I knew if I came forward and requested to file paperwork on him, it would be another repeat. I would just be exaggerating and it would be brushed under the rug. One day something happened during my shift that was his fault, a missed delivery. But he put the blame on me. I come in the next day with my boss's boss waiting for me with a write-up. I have never had a write-up, even during school, so I became visibly upset. I was crying at 5:30 in the morning because I was just so tired of the crap. The boss sat and talked with me. After a while, he point blank just asked me, has he ever said anything or done anything inappropriate to you or to another coworker? It was like he knew that my boss was a jerk. Apparently, they needed more than just verbal accusations to fire him, or so he said. He implied that if someone were to come forward with proof, it would be easier for the higher-ups to investigate. I told him I've been documenting his behavior and could provide the proof that they needed. They fired him almost immediately. He's not allowed on the property anymore. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Let me know what you think about the stories in the comment section below. Have a great day. Bye bye.